Ah, the consumer on the very clear. And I'm going to find the Madicana, can you brief and the Nafdac send them down here? What should be the name at Tradefair? 30th of October 2025. The Nafdac, Biafra, Bia. I'm on time.
Buko Munda, we walk to Kona in Mafia. For how many Black Maria have we ever? 5 Black Marias. Blue in a number on a full truck and a bada. Of a butro car, but in Mafia. I am a Lia in India. Here, Ilu Aquaibon. Stroke Ilu Nuku Plaza, the Biafra. Ilu Aquaibon, stroke Ilu Nuku Plaza, the year. Ndị Nafdac chọkwa na igwe n'ime afịa ahụ ebe onye ọbụla nọ ya pụtakwa ahụ na ihe na-emebi n'alụkwa anyị o ife na-emebi na nkwa anyị n'ime afịa ahụ ndị Nafdac ha chi imepe ọfisi n'isi anyị nke ikpeazụ a biko nụ ebe ọbụla onye nọ ya pụtabakwa ahụ ka marụkwa ka esi eme ihe afụ na nke akara ezikwa ahụ igwe dike.
It was all today. Marketers are pursuing.
Happening in BBA. Happening in BBA now, Nafdac, they carry soldiers, armored car. See my face.
They talk too much. They watch
Happening in BBA now. Nafdac came with soldiers to carry people's goods illegally.
To a baby, then you come and pack their goods to frustrate them. Is it no money that they used to buy those goods? Are you going to refund them? My beloved brother, there's nothing much to say because a lot have been happening, but my brothers are too, in fact, I don't know, they are too deaf. They are too deaf. Enough is enough. I don't know how long Nigeria, especially Lagos State, will treat my brothers before they will learn their lessons. Ojukwu talk about that trade fair when they were building. She warned them, why didn't you people take this thing away from Lagos? Go to Onitsha, go to Aba, go to your place, go and build it. Let these people, if they need it, let them travel and come and buy it. They say Ojukwu word is a foolish word. It's a stupid old man. You understand? Ojukwu warned them. And now where is Ojukwu? Ojukwu is no more, but his word now is what is playing. Is he not a prophet? What those people, what you are suffering today, where is Ojukwu? Ojukwu, remember that Ojukwu family are the people who first, invest in Lagos. So they know. He speaks from experience. He knows what he was saying. So he have seen ahead, but these people turn it down. Now they are crying. See Nafdac coming now. Every year, Nafdac will come and pack their goods, go and resell it. They will pack their goods and go and resell it to the chemists on the streets. You see somebody, you see women carrying drugs on the head, walking on the street in the name of a nurse or whatsoever they call themselves. You go to the street, you see the chemists all over. Nafdac are the ones selling those drugs to them. And they will come to frustrate my brothers that is in the trade for in the name of the goods have expired. The goods have expired. What makes it to expire? Didn't you approve it before they bring it? I believe that Nafdac used to check every container, every goods that enter the country before approval, before it will pass to their shops and to their own selling the premises. Then they will just wait. What they are doing, their mission is to frustrate the Igbos to render. See, the purpose of the civil war, they never believe that in the years to come, like today, that Igbos will rise to the top where God have lifted them to. They don't expect Igbos to be in the level where they are today. You see that envy, you see that? Because they expected Igbos to be the beggars just as the Fulanis and Yorubas are doing to Ali, begging up and down. That is what they expected from the Igbos, but it never worked for them. Yes, the God of Biafra and the God of Igbos have been with them. Nafdac is not doing their job. I want to correct this. Nafdac is not doing their job. They are doing illegal job. How? Every container that enter this country is being observed and checkmated by who? By the Nafdac. And they give approval for the medicine or whatsoever to be sold or to go ahead and be sold in Nigeria. Is that also? So how come they, after approving that, they will now come back and say that that same product is an expired product? Are you talking to a baby? Then you come and pack their goods to frustrate them. Is it no money that they used to buy those goods? Are you going to refund them? Then you, after packing those goods, you expect them, they will now go back again from the beginning to hustle again. Maybe the little money that they have saved, which they would have used to do other things, they will now use that money to go and start all over again. Frustration. That is the intention of Lagos. The Yorubas, the Showore and Co. They want Sowolu and Co. to frustrate the Igbos, including Tinubu, to frustrate the Igbos in Nigeria. That have been the agenda of Nigeria, to frustrate the Igbos financially. Because they never expected Igbos to rise to where they are today. Envy, out of envy and strife, hatred they have against it. But I'm using this opportunity. Let them learn their lessons. We are not one Nigeria. There is nothing like one Nigeria. There is nothing like one. One Nigeria is a scam. And it's only the Igbos that believe that we are one. And that is why they are investing in every corner of the part of this country. And they have been investing today. See the way they are being treated. See how they are treating them. Go and check the investment in Lagos State. The development, 75% to 80% of the development of Lagos State, we are the Igbos that brought it. Then look at the way they are. Now they have finished developing Lagos. Now they now know that they are not needed. They are pushing them now. Look at Katangwa, what is it now? They are telling the computer village one that they should go there. What are they going there to do? Did the Lagos State government develop there? Did they build their place in the standard of computer village? So they still want Igbo people to leave a computer village and go develop that place. Who are you developing it for? Lagos State people. Tomorrow they will still come and tell you, say that land is the Lagos, is this, is that. The same trade fair have been there for years. Yorubas are watching it. Tinubu and Co. They are watching it. They couldn't do anything until when Igbos lay hand on it and develop it. The same, likewise, the computer village. I could remember back in the years when we used to go to computer village in Felash line to smoke. Do you understand? Go there if you know there very well. Go there today. Go and see how the Igbo men with their money, with their sweat, transform the place. Now the local state government now remember the place. Now are telling them to quit. Likewise, the same trade fair. It has been a swarm for years until the hand of Igbos touch that place. Now, Lagos State, now remember that place, it should be Lagos State things. So this is the high time and the right time that this thing is playing. I'm using it to tell all my brothers in diaspora, don't invest again in Lagos. Stop wasting your resources in Lagos. Take your things home. Akurono. Akurono.
What's the meaning of Akuro? Because
Akurono.
Socialite.
I'm speaking to my people. I don't need to interpret.
No, you need to interpret.
No.
For other people that for benefit of other
Excuse
people.
me, I'm talking. They are not doing it to other people. They are doing it to my brothers. Akurono. Akurono. Akurono.
What's the meaning now? For people that don't. There are people that watch this channel that are not Igbo. So let them get.
But the people that are not, are they the one facing the thing? The persecution. So I'm speaking to those that are facing the persecution. The people that are being persecuted in Nigeria, both politically, both business, both in every corner.
So do you think there's an agenda?
The agenda is to frustrate Igbos, to make Igbos to end up in poverty and start begging. That was that is the major agenda of Nigeria. But they don't see it happening. You see why the envy and strife and whatsoever was going on, growing and booming, and in their intestine. Why is it that civil war within the space of how many years? Look at these people. See how far they have. No, envy and strife. Am I the one that says you should not hustle? It's true now. Am I the one that says you should not hustle? Then somebody hustle and survive, you begin the envy. I mean say you put your papa house for sale. Now me say you put your papa house for sale. You put it for sale and I buy, I give you the money. This is an exchange. You give me a land, I give you my money. Why are you envying me? Why are you striving? Now you are saying Igbos have buy all your property. No, you put them for sale. They force you. They use gun. They use cutlass.
Okay. So personally, to you, do you think it's our time the Igbos now finally think of going back, or
they don't need to think? The message is clear.
Because
we are not one. Just stop believing in one Nigeria. It's a scam.
Just like you said they should
Akurono means that your property, your riches, your wealth, to take it back home.
But just like you said, the Lagos government are proposing or moving the Komta village from Ikeja down to Katangwa.
Yes.
So do you think that, just like you said, if you go there and they develop Katangwa too, do you think in a few years time too they'll still come back and still say the same thing? That means they just does that plan to frustrate and to, if possibly, pursue the Igbo down back to the southeast?
Now, of course, yes. I want to touch it in two ways. Number one, to frustrate the Igbos. Number two, to use Igbos to develop their state, their place. Because they know vividly well the people that have development structure mentally are the Igbos. Go to Abuja. Go to Abuja and see what is happening. The Abuja is booming, is the wealth and the resources and the ideology of the Igbos. Go to Kaduna. Kaduna is booming, and booming is the ideology and the mentality and the resources and the structure of the Igbos, the mentality of the Igbos. Go all over Nigeria. I'm not just in the 36, 37 state of Nigeria. Go. There is no place you go. The development there, Igbos did not contribute 75 to 80% of it. Even the seaport you are seeing at Tinker Island or whatsoever, go there. How many people are the Yorubas that are bringing goods to this country? I put it and I see Yoruba to challenge me. I put it to you in the same Tinker Island. Mention how many Fulanis or outside that are bringing goods to that airport, to that seaport. If there were 30 in number, 24 to 25 of them were the Igbos. So we contribute to the economic growth of every state in Nigeria and Nigeria as a whole, as a nation. We contribute 99% of the economic growth. Pull us out and pull our money, Nigeria will collapse. Obasanjo even said it, that without the Igbos, if Igbos walk out of Nigeria, that even in both Yorubas are finished. Obasanjo, go to Twitter handle of Obasanjo, you will see it. I'm not just telling you, I'm not exaggerating. He's an elderly man of a Yoruba man. The former 12 years president of a nation is not a baby. He knows what he's saying. You understand me? So what you are seeing these people doing, see, if they remove now from Computer Village now, it has been revealed, then they will take it, it turn to Nigeria, it turn to Lagos, this thing. They will move them. See, Katangoa. Now, what stopped them not to go and build Katangoa, develop Katangoa in the standard of that same Computer Village level? Then ask these people to go. Why are you just telling them to go there? So you want them to go there and develop it and build it to a standard of Computer Village. Then one day, one governor will just come. One thing, this one, that one. The next thing that will take over, push you again. Then you still push them again. Then by the time they finish using them to develop your side, then the next thing, you throw them, use and dump. Igbos kunye nunora. Igbo kunye nunora. Unara kunye nunora. Enough is enough. How long will these people use your brain? And you people are brave people. We are born with a brave heart. And we are born with a brave mind. Brave mind. With a brave mentality. So why are you people dulling yourselves? Wake up from your slumber. Kunye nunora. Ndo boda ndo femmano.
Ethnicity have vowed to bring Igbo down. This time around, it is not with physical weapons, but with cheap lies and propaganda. Those accursed groups of Ndiofe Manu went and created a website titled missigbo.com, where they explicitly published total lies against the Igbos to instigate hate and rivalry between the Igbos and other international countries where Igbos live and work. A glance at the website reveals shocking allegations and barefaced lies and manipulations of the truth, or to make Igbo a pariah and butt of jokes in the Committee of Nations. This despicable website contains shocking content, which includes false and wicked accusations that Igbos are involved in cannibalism and skull mining. Outrageous with no basis in truth. Skull mining that the Yorubas are the headquarters and branches in Nigeria. These are people that dig graves to harvest skulls. Those that go for head hunting just to bury their kings. Hi, Yoruba. Yariba, you are done for. Now, the next one is manipulated and doctored images presented as if they were real, just to deceive the public and cast Igbos in a negative light. Fabricated and distorted historical narratives created to smear the names of the Igbo people and deny their rich cultural heritage. Open ethnic hate speech and incitement designed to provoke anger, sow division, and even fuel possible violence. This is not just ordinary misinformation. It is a calculated campaign of calumny. The Association of Igbo Town Unions, ASITU, has petitioned several international and regional human rights bodies over what it described as the systematic demolition of properties belonging to Igbo traders and investors in Lagos State. The group submitted formal complaints to the United Nations Human Rights Council, the African Commission on Human and People's Rights, and the ECOWAS Court of Justice, accusing Nigerian authorities of turning a blind eye to what it called acts of economic cleansing against Igbos in Lagos. Speaking to journalists in Umuahia, Abia State, ASITU's national president, Chief Emeka Diwe, said that the continued destruction of Igbo-owned buildings and businesses in Lagos was not just an economic issue, but a serious case of ethnic discrimination. He said the pattern of demolitions appeared targeted and had left many Igbo families and investors stranded. Diwe expressed deep disappointment that despite repeated letters, appeals, and formal complaints to Nigerian authorities, no action had been taken to stop what he described as a calculated attack on Igbo livelihoods. He noted that although ASITU still believed in Nigeria's institutions, they had been left with no choice but to turn to international organizations to seek justice. He criticized the Lagos state government's claim that the demolished structures were built on waterways, describing it as a false excuse aimed at hiding the true motive behind the demolition. According to Diwe, most of the affected buildings were lawfully acquired and approved by relevant state agencies. He argued that it was hypocritical for the same government that issued approvals to later demolish those properties without adequate notice or compensation. He further stated that in many cases, demolition notices were given only a few days before enforcement, leaving property owners helpless and without time to seek legal protection. The Asitu president said the demolition had sent a dangerous message to the world that property rights in Nigeria were insecure and that ethnicity could influence justice and government decisions. He urged Igbo investors not to lose hope but to rethink where they invest their wealth. He called on Igbos to embrace the principle of Akuro Ulo, meaning let wealth return home, as a way of building stronger economies within the Southeast. For many Igbos, these demolitions are not just about property loss. They represent a painful reminder of the long history of exclusion and marginalization they have endured in Nigeria. Yet, groups like Asitu believe that justice can still be achieved, not through anger or division, but through persistence, law, and truth. As Asitu's petition now rests before the United Nations and ECOWAS, all eyes are on how the international community will respond and whether Nigeria will finally.
Igbo, ekele m unu. Ọlọlọ ndị Akachimete na-ekwu, aka na-ewetara unu ọnọdụ Igbo. Dịka ihe anyị na-eme bụ ebe ọbụla ihe mmekpa ahụ na ihe mkpagbu ahụ na-eme ndị Igbo. Anyị na-aga bịa na-ewetara unu eziokwu ka o si eme. Maka na ihe nchọpụta bụ na Nigerian media, ihe ọbụla gbasara ndị Igbo, ha na-achọpụsị ya. Ebe anyị nọ n'ụbọchị taata, unu ga ha ahụ na ka ụmụnne anyị ndị nọ na Spanda, nọ na Tradefair, na-ebegharị akwa dịka eji were katapila na-akụrisi ihe ụmụ Igbo na-arụ na Spanda. Ụnụ maka ndị a wee nweta Spanda nwa bụ na Obasanjo nyere ha ya mgbe a na-eme privatization. Ha were ya ebe a bụ ọhịa enwere uru ọbụla. Mana today, ha chọọ nọ n'ebe a dịka ebe na-eweta nnukwute ego na-akwụ tax na support government. Recently, ka anyị bịa hụ na ha afụgo na anyị arụchala ọ na-aga, ha na-amịbata nwayọọ nwayọọ. Anyị nọzire dịka last week wee fụ ka o si efegharị n'anya mmiri, fụ ka katapila si na-arị ụlọ ndị mmadụ na-arịtu. Ya ka anyị ji wee sị ka anyị bịakwa ka anyị wetara ụnụ ka o si wee mee. Onye mmiri ya nọ ebe a, nwanne gwa ha aha gị.
Afọ m bụ Chukwuma Ileka. PA to CSO of Spanda.
Okay, onye nwa PA to CSO Spanda. Ya nwa na-akpọgharị anyị n'ụbọchị taa ka o gosi anyị ebe akụriri ihe. Ebe anyị na ugbu a bụ
new site, Spanda new site.
Ihe awụ Spanda new site. You can imagine ụdị ego a ebe a arụsị agha ndị mmadụ bido ahịa, ụdị tax na ụdị ego ha ga na-eweta na gọọmenti. Mana tata, because na anyị bụ ndị Igbo na a na-achị ha na-eme anyị ka eji rigo ya. Biko na unu ga-eche anyị ga-ewetara unu ka o si na-eme ndị ọ metụtara ihe kpatara eji na-eme ya. Ndewo. Tell him to cut. Igbo bụ Igbo, dịka anyị si na-agwa ụlọ na mbụ, ihe abụcha ụlọ ahịa ndị mmadụ n'ụlọ arụ. Ụlọ mana ihe awụkwanụ ngwa ebidoro 2 naira Awolowo nyere anyị na ka a lụsịrị agha. Ewere 2 naira nye anyị ka anyị wee nwee ike ịhụ na egbutọpụrụ anyị after Awolowo kwuru na ji agụụ as a hunger, as a weapon of war. Mgbe ha sị na ha agaghị emeri agha Biafra, were gbuo over 1 million children of the Biafran nation. Then after the war, onyekwa anyị 2 naira to finish us up. Ngwa na omeho ihe nchọpụtara ugbu a na President Buhari Tinubu tekere continue from ebe a Awolowo kwụsịrị from every indication. Ihe niile nke ha na-eme o gosiri na o continue from ebe Awolowo kwụsịrị. Unu ga-erote the build up to 2023 election. Amusu, former governor of Ogun State, pụtara kwuo na wepụta anyị nụrụ ka audio nkata ya na our current president Shetima kpara. Shetima wee na vice president kpara, Shetima vice president kpara wee na-agwa ndị Yoruba na ha na-agba ndị Igbo nkịtị. And ụlọ n'anya hụ na policy Buhari from now continue to Tinubu, ịhụ na policy ha to strangle Igbo business. Unfortunately, ya na bounce the back. Maka na ha bụ etu ego ebe na ihe eji eme importation. Ụmụ Igbo bita n'ahịa gị gbakọ na ma ego ejiri gba agba ma nke iji ship adịa na ngwa ahịa adịgị bita another one. ihe wee rịa elu ha hụ na nke ahụ anaghị awụ ọtụ ha gbalịala chụpụsị ọrụ bekee ugbu a lahaji bank lahaji lalahaji ha hụkwa na anyị ka dị strong so onye achọzi ime ụgbọ ala imezi atak ọdụ ebe anyị nọ na-azụ ahịa mana Chineke nke ndị Igbo Chineke nke anyị na-efe ọ bụrụ na Chukwu ekwe ha ka anyị kpochapụ anyị n'agha ọkpụkpọ ka ekpochapụ anyị oge esi ize ego anyị niile na bank ana m agụ na ndị Igbo ihe wụ another face a sị na achịkọta onye ụwa achụpụ anyị ebe ahụ dị ya mma ihe a na-abụ a wake up call to ndị Igbo na ọrụ ole mgbe anyị ga-ewegharị ọnọdụ ọrụ ole mgbe anyị ga-anọgharị no excuses ọ bụrụ na ndị nna anyị ha enweghị excuse mgbe anyị nyere ha 2 naira mgbe e nyere ha 2 naira ọ ga-alụrụ agha ha wee ya they did not try they did not give any excuse ha wee ya kulie I think in this time and era we will do better no more port anọghị n'ala Igbo ha agaghị etiri anyị port no more they won't put it anyị ga-take the bull by the horn wetanụ na ọdịmegwu Ojukwu bịara ebe a baata mgbe a na-edit expanda maka ọnwa ihe na-aga imenụ ndị Nnewi wee bịa ya ntị wee laa na Nnewi a na-esi ike eburu kontena ala na Nnewi mepee ya ndị Awụsa ga-enweghị shop ha ebe a ndị Awụsa na-eme ha tụta ahịa ha si ebe a bụ ya laa Kano from Lagos to Kano is over 12 hours Lagos to ala Igbo is less than 6 hours ndị Igbo ati nke oge eruole mgbe anyị ga-anọgharị mana aka na-ebe dịka ọtụtụ ndị m jụrụ mgbara ajụjụ ọnụ bụ ị na-ala ka ndị gọvanọ ị na-alakwu ya wa ajụjụ ha na-ajụ